I hit the snooze at least 5 times. Alarm set to like 9 times. And every time my iPhone alarm go off, my heart stops. I check the watch and check the clock. Goddamn, time flies. Check Twitter and Instagram timelines. A bunch of happy hashtags.
Oh my god, I'm like already sweating. Hey babes, I'm back, and I'm back with the get ready with me. So that's like question and answer. Speaking of that, yeah, that's like the gist of it. To start it off, like total distraction. So there's not a YouTube video in the background of this, and I already muted it. But let me know, any of you guys that watch Netflix, love Netflix. There's a fucking, like, I'm a cartoon buff, like, I love cartoon, like, so fucking hard. Like, anime, like, everything, like, Cartoon Network is my shit, because it switches to Adult Swim at night. I just love it. And there's this cartoon on Netflix called Big Mouth, and it's literally, like, a cartoon explanation of, like, puberty, and it's just so fucked up. So ruthless on how they describe everything. I love it. Oh my god, I'm literally sweating. Oh. But definitely check that out if you're into cartoons. If you're into like ruthless cartoons, like Rick and Morty style cartoons, because it's definitely like ruthless. Like they give no fucks. So to start it off, oh, and I'm going to be using, I feel like, I don't know what video it was, but the influencer, I'm like sweating. That ring light makes it so fucking hot. The influencer unboxing, I got the Covergirl Trublend Matte Made foundation, and then the skin primer to go along with it. Oh yeah, I'm using that primer. Oh, I literally just washed my face like not too long ago to just be covered in sweat. There's only, I think I have 6 or 7 questions that I picked out. I've actually done like really good on like catching up. I usually like I stay within like the date, like I like to be within like 1 month behind, and I caught up until like 3 weeks, which kind of fell behind because I waited a couple weeks to look back again, but still I've been catching up on comments. So I only picked a couple, and I only picked a couple because one is freaking huge. Like, if you're gonna write a fucking paragraph, definitely probably gonna throw it in one of those videos. And she even said, like, I know you're probably not gonna answer all these questions, but a good video. So I was like, okay. I picked hers to put in because it was long as fuck. So I'm like procrastinating. I've been like procrastinating all day doing this. I like deep cleaned my room yesterday, and I just haven't had any motivation to do anything. Oh my god, I'm like literally sweating. Okay, so the first one is by Day Breeze, and Can You Audition with a Friend? Yeah, you can. I technically, like, I have auditioned with a friend, and I've gotten the job, and my friend didn't get the job. Which puts you in that awkward position, but sometimes clubs won't hire you if they're not going to hire both of you when you go in with friends. So you have to take that into consideration. There was another reason I wanted to, I just forget. I think that was like a bigger reason. It just kind of makes things uncomfortable if one of you guys get hired and the other one doesn't. But, I mean, if you can get past that point, you'll be fine. But also think about it. Some clubs do look at both of you guys as like an entity. Yeah, I don't know if I would use that word to get right. Together, and they might not hire you because they don't want to hire her. I think that's, I don't know, the most I can answer that question. And yeah, I have auditioned with friends, and I end up getting the job, and she didn't get the job. I mean, it didn't make things weird, but I don't know. I can get why you would want to audition with someone else, because it kind of is scary auditioning by yourself. But I don't know, you should just get used to it. Oh my god, my face just looks so fucking greasy because I'm so fucking hot right now. The next one is, what should you do when you're only 18 and they offer you a drink? Is it bad to take it? Because I know I'm not legal, but I like to drink at parties and stuff. And that is by Jennifer Taylor. I have to like set my face because I just feel like a greasy mess. Hurry up. Let me do this. Ooh. So I really already said that I was like using both of these, but like slacking on like the beauty portion of this. I feel like I don't ever incorporate the makeup. But that was the primer. And this is the foundation. I forget, I had like the little square thing that came with it with the prices on it, but they're cheap. They're freaking Covergirl. Wicked inexpensive. And this one, I'm using the Almond Stick Foundation from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Okay. Lately, I don't know. It depends. Sometimes I don't go up on my eyes, but lately I have been, because I've just been doing that instead of doing any eyeshadow. So, yeah. That's why it's like all over my face. That's been my new look. But, I have not ran into any strip clubs willing to serve girls that are underage. It puts them at a huge risk of being shut down for underage drinking, and no club is willing to lose their license over someone just drinking when they don't have to. So usually if they have like champagne rooms, they'll have either like, oh, she's underage, she can't get served, or but you can still do the room, you just can't drink the alcohol. Or they'll have like non-alcoholic bottles. But no club is really willing to risk their license or even being shut down for something as simple as you not drinking. Like, even Club Alex is like really strict about it. Like, a lot of girls I've watched like several girls under 21 get sent home from drinking, like just bringing in their own alcohol and drinking, because like, I don't know, regardless if someone's coming in, they just see like a underage drinker, they don't care what, like, where they got the alcohol. They just see someone drunk and they're not supposed to. So no club's like willing or really willing, yeah, to risk that. I haven't found that issue. I mean, if you're at a club that like is like, hey, yeah, do you want to drink? Then I don't know. I still wouldn't take it. It's just like a high risk situation. Like, you wouldn't want to be the reason why the club gets shut down. I don't know. I don't promote underage drinking. You want to spark up a blunt? Have at it. But yeah, that's my input on that one. But I have gotten that more than like once, which is surprising. I feel like people, because it's just like a strip club, they just think that like do crazy things, and at the end of the day, the club still wants to be open. People want to make money, and they can't risk it over, I don't know, what I consider stupidity. Because I would honestly be hella pissed if the club, either Zach's or Club Alex's, got shut down because some chick was drinking when she wasn't supposed to. That would kind of really piss me off. Let alone like me as an owner of this club. Like, I just lost my whole business because this bitch. Like, yeah, I'd be pissed. Okay. Like, literally, this shit needs to, like... Because my face is moist. And that smells like powder all over it. 1 second. But I've used this before. This is, like, the same. Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder. And it's in the color Golden Hour. I've used this a couple times on here. I get so many comments that you guys hate that face. But I love it. The next question. Haley Sisk. Haley Sisk. How do you pick your money up off the stage? I can honestly say there's going to be a lot of coughing in this video. I do have like a sore throat. But again, it's from the season change. I can't handle it. Like, I don't know. I can't do anything about it. It just happens every fall, every spring, every winter. Or not even from like fall to winter. Just like the like big ones. Like spring to, well, summer to fall and winter to spring. So there's going to be a lot of coughing. My fucking throat hurts. But I still need to smoke. I need to get high. How do you pick up your money off the stage or floor without looking super awkward? I mean, I don't really ever get bothered by this fact. Like, unless it's like $1, then I just like pick it up because I'm just annoyed that I just worked so hard for $1. But I'm picking money off the floor. Like, at the end of the day, it's money. Kind of excited that it's money. I don't see the awkwardness in it. I just pick it up. I usually just, I don't know, crawl, bent over. They're just looking at my butt while I slide it all into one big pile. Depending on how your shoes are, I see girls push it together with their shoes. Depending on the club, you might have like a big broom you can push it together. It just like all depends. It's really not that awkward. Like, everybody has to pick up their money unless you're a feature. Usually someone else picks up their money, or the club that you work for has like guys specifically for that. But I mean, it's part of the job. I mean, excuse me, sorry. I don't mind picking up money. I don't find it too awkward. It's probably the least awkward part of my job. You know, I'm just sticking my butthole in people's faces, you know. So picking up the money is the least of my worries. But, I don't know, just like dance with it. Like find little playful ways. I don't know. I don't really think too much about it. I'm just like, give me my money so I can get off stage and dry off. I don't know. Leave in the comments below, how do you pick up your money if you feel like you have to do it in a way other than just picking it up? I'm not saying that this is like a stupid question. Like, I've actually gotten this question a lot. I don't know. I personally don't think about it because it's like literally like the easiest part of my job. It's like getting dressed or undressed. It's like simple. Like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on this question, and let me know what, I don't know, what you guys do in this situation, because I'm actually like kind of, I don't do shit. I had to keep making sure my camera's still recording. I don't know how much space I had left on this before I started. Ooh, this is a long one. Okay, I think we're going to do the long one last. I don't know if I answered this question in one similar to it before. Now I'm just going over my whole face with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in medium and deep. But this is from Barbie from the Block, and it says, girl, what if you can't dance? Do you have to go on stage on your first night? That also depends on the club. There are some clubs that let you pay them to not go on stage at all. So if you don't want to go on stage, you don't have to. But that is hugely depending on the club. Like at Zach's, you have to go on the stage regardless. I'm pretty sure at Club Alex's, I haven't seen anyone not go on the stage. So it really just depends on the club. And I would say talk to the manager, like you honestly could, but you could run into issues where they don't want to hire you because you're not comfortable with going on stage. So definitely take that into consideration. But there are options for you, because I have run into a lot of girls that said they've worked at clubs where they can just pay not to go on stage and just do private dances all night. I personally, like, stage is like my favorite part of the night. I'm not saying I'm like crazy great, like crazy good at anything, but I do enjoy dancing on stage. But if you, I don't know, really can't dance or feel uncomfortable, definitely ask the manager. Worst comes to worst, he says no and you try another club. But that's my opinion on that. I think that was like a very simple question. Easy to answer. So if you dance in a full nude club, oh, this is by Hannah R. So if you dance in a full nude club, I'm assuming you don't walk around naked in the club. Just strip naked on stage, right? By the end of your songs. Do you wait to change until you get to the changing room, or do you put your outfit back on stage? And if you if you wait to go to the changing room, does that mean you collect your money at the end of it naked? I wish I would have put those in like order, because that goes in along with the like collecting your money. And I'm just contouring my cheeks with Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit. And the color, what color is that? Next to, I think it's the ash brown. Yeah. Ash brown in the corner. This one also plays on how like the club is set up. So at Zach's, the stage is nowhere near the dressing room. You have to like walk a little bit out back to get to the dressing room. They're kind of like in two separate areas of the building. So I didn't get dressed because I was like, I'm a sweaty stripper. Like, to be honest, I'm really like sweaty. Um, so I never got dressed like right after my stage set. I have to go like dry off, like dab my face, like baby wipe my privates, like, you know, let's reel it in. Freaking gotta do all that stuff. So I would just walk out back naked, collect my money naked, at Zach's. But at Alex's, their setup's different. Their stage is literally like you walk from the dressing room right onto the stage. Kind of like keep this whole process going, you know? So, but I would still collect my money naked. Like, I would, because like I said, I'm a sweaty stripper. I don't want to put my clothes on a sweaty body. So I would still collect my money naked, but I would go out back and get dressed. They do actually have a policy. They don't really like girls like running around naked. So I do get dressed after like my dances and stuff, but that's not by choice. I would actually not mind running around the club for like 2 seconds to go out back without any clothes, to not have to be fully clothed while sweaty. But that's, like I said, all depends on the club and how it's set up. So, yeah, it just depends. I don't know if I answered that whole question. Okay, yeah, so it really just depends. Like I said, both of those clubs kind of had 2 totally different policies on it, but that's because they were both set up 2 totally different ways. It kind of just depends on how your club's set up. I literally have been loving this highlighter from the Aurora Glow Kit. I can't pronounce it. The Spectra, the purple one in the corner. Like, oh my gosh, I love it. It's been like my go-to highlighter since I got this palette whenever I made that video. I'm pretty sure that's all I'm doing on my face. I'm not doing anything crazy. Okay, and that's like the last one before we get to the big one that I'm like dreading. Did I say who that was from? I did. That was from Hannah R. If I didn't. Okay. No offense, I don't know how you had so much energy to type out all this stuff, girl. I give you credit. Love you. Because that's a long one. Damn. Okay, so I just finished my makeup off camera. Like I said, my camera ended up, well, running out of space. But I literally only had to do my eyeliner. I put on mascara. And then my eyelashes, I am wearing the Vegas Nay, the blue pack of Vegas Nays. And I do not know what mascara I am wearing. Wet Wild, and like, I don't know, I'm probably gonna list it down below, so I'll list everything. Yeah, no, but let's end on the last long fucking question. Okay, so this is from Stress Fairy, and she says, OMG, you're so beautiful, and this hair looks amazing on you. I've watched almost every video of yours, of you. You're the best, and get into so much detail and have helped me so much. I'm interested in being a stripper, but I am dealing with a lot of anxiety. I have some questions for you. I hope you see them. I don't expect you to answer them, but maybe it will give you ideas for videos. Here you go. So I'm literally just going to answer each question as we go because there's a lot. Could you be a shy personality and still work in a strip club? Yes, as outgoing as I may seem in my videos, I'm not going to say that I'm not that way in person, but it takes a lot for that to come out of me. I am more of like a shy, introverted person in public, so yeah, you can totally be shy and be a stripper. Could a white girl work in an urban club ever? Yeah, you just have to like, yeah, and I think you would actually do work. I mean, well, because like black guys totally like white girls. You just have to like know how to like carry yourself within that. Like, I'm not saying you have to act, I don't know, like different than yourself, but know that, I don't know, urban clubs are a lot like faster paced and they go a lot harder than like a normal gentleman club. So you have to take that into consideration. But yeah, you could find like, I don't know, all races at all clubs, like regardless of what type of club it is. Do you have any ideas about a strip club in Europe? And if they have different rules? I honestly don't know any rules outside of the USA. And even within the USA, it really depends on like the state, the county that you're in. And come to find out, I've gotten a lot of comments that Canada strip clubs are a lot more extra prone, like they do a lot of like crazy extras and stuff, than like the US clubs are. So I don't know. Country by country, things can be completely different. I do not know anything about Europe strip clubs. Is a language barrier gonna make a difficult? Is it gonna make it difficult to work in a club if you don't speak the native language very well and only know the basics? I think so, because even when like, I don't know, I'm American, I speak American. Or is it English? I'm so ignorant. When I run into customers that speak like Spanish or like, almost said American, English isn't their first language, it's very hard to communicate. I find actually those customers try to like confuse me and be like, hey, 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 penis, penis. And I don't really like working with customers if there's a language barrier, but that's just me personally. I see guys, I mean, girls do like totally fine with like Hispanic customers or any sort of foreign customers. I just personally don't like to, because I like to, like, I don't know, everything set clear, like boundaries. Like, I don't want there to be any miscommunications, and with that, there's really easy ways to be, well, miscommunicate with each other. And if you are personally the one that doesn't speak it, I feel like it's just gonna be harder. I would work on learning the language. It would make hustling a lot easier, because a huge part, like every guy, like, I don't know, not every guy, but there are definitely ways around sitting down and having a conversation with a guy and getting dances, but like that's a huge part of like getting dances is actually sitting down I'm sorry, and talking with guys. So if you can't carry a full conversation with him, it's gonna be hard to get dances. So I wouldn't say no, but I would say it's just gonna make your job a lot harder. Have you ever worked in another country? No, I have not worked in another country. Nor do I think I want to. It just kind of like, I don't know. It would just be hugely out of my comfort zone. I don't know. I don't think I would ever really consider stripping in another country. What exactly do you say or do in private dances, and for how long? So like a normal private dance for like 20 minutes, like you really, I don't know. It's, I mean, not 20 minutes for like $20. It's usually a song long. You don't say much besides like, hey, how are you? My name is, your name is, like just the basics. VIP, it kind of just depends on the customer. You can, and like depends on how long, like is it 10 minutes? I don't know. That's like a harder question to get into, but like for a basic 20-minute dance, it's literally just like, hey, how are you? I mean, $20 dance. Fuck. And wait. Yeah, and you just dance for the song. And like VIPs are the same for like 10 minutes. I usually just dance the whole time. I feel like for like anything longer, I would definitely, because I'm a sweater, have to take breaks, and we would probably just sit down and talk in between. And you said for how long? That like depends on how like the club sets up their dances. Can you be a stripper and be completely sober in general? Yeah, that's, everything really is up to you. Like you, like nobody's there like forcing drinks down your throat. Nobody's gonna make you smoke weed. That's like all up to you. You can easily just be like, yeah, I don't drink. Like, can you buy me a Red Bull, a soda, something simple? But yes, you can be a sober stripper. It's totally possible. And lastly but not least, it's not a question. Yay. I'm sorry for all these questions. I adore you. You're very cute and deserve thousands of subscribers. Keep doing what you're doing and being real. Thanks, babe. I'm going to try to edit out some of these coughs, but I don't really think I'm going to. Damn. That completes this look. I can see. This has been the face I've been like rocking a lot at work lately. Simple, easy. Very natural looking. Easy to keep up with through the night when I sweat. I don't have to worry about like redoing anything. Besides my face makeup, because a lot of times when I was like dabbing my makeup, sometimes I would mess up my eyeshadow and I would have to do like everything. I really like, I haven't used this. I still have my Stella foundation, and then I've been switching between that and then, I don't know, there's another, I think a Stella. I don't know. I have two foundation in my makeup bag right now that I've been using. So I haven't really touched that Covergirl, but I do like it. It looks nice on me. It actually really fits my complexion, like dead on. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope I answered your question, and I don't remember what question it was that I wanted you guys' input on, but give me your input. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.
I'm in too deep. I can't float. You don't really love me. I can't go. We can dance and dance the rain underneath rainbow.